Have you ever swung on somebody so hard just to hear a click and die? Oh man, that was a very painful experience, and it has happened more times last wipe than this wipe. Let's make sure this doesn't happen to you. There's a way to not get jams. Let's talk about it. What's up everybody, and welcome back to the Exfil and Hideout. My name is Ghost. If you guys have never been here before, I'm very excited you guys are here, especially for today's video. We're going to be talking about how to stop getting jams, especially with the rise of new malfunctions in the game. You are going to get jams more often if you're not careful and you're not paying attention to the way that you get them. Before we get into the video any deeper, feel free to stop by the stream any day. We just changed the schedule. So instead of being early in the morning, we are now starting stream at 6 p.m. PST, and then we're going till about midnight, 1 a.m., depending on what we're doing. I would love to have you guys by the stream. All the links you guys need will be down below, by the way. And if you guys are getting value out of the video, make sure you guys smash the like button. It does go a long way for the channel. And if you guys want to sub to the channel, you guys get a bunch of free content. If you guys want to hit the bell, you get to be notified when those free videos go live. Hopefully they bring you some value. Let's get into this a little bit deeper. If you guys watched my most recent video, I jam multiple times in that raid. Now, I knew that there was a possibility of me jamming in that raid. Mind you, I have not jammed a single time this entire wipe if you follow the proper protocols I'm gonna show you. I jammed multiple times because I was being lazy. We had been running a bunch of factory. I was just like on autopilot because we've been getting dailies every single day, and I had went in there with my gun being like 94 point whatever durability. It was like close to the jamming because it's at 93. So if you guys watch this clip, you're seeing me running around frantic because I'm fighting Tagilla and I'm fighting multiple players, different parties, and there's scavs in the area, and my gun will not stop jamming. And that is why I wanted to make this video, because I get questions all the time on stream. My gun jammed and I died. How do I get my gun to stop jamming? Every time I go out and I use a gun, I'm scared because my gun's gonna jam. And I think there's a lot more people than I understood that don't know how the mechanics actually work, because this is actually this is preventable. I don't have to say actually 50 times. This is preventable, and that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about. Okay, so let's go over the way that you jam. Basically, how it works is there is a durability on every single one of your guns. Here at the top, durability. This is a 100 out of 100. And if you grab a gun that I was just using, like this Vector, it says 96.2 out of 96.2, being that I just repaired it. So it's not close to 93 yet. But the thing is if this gets below 93, your chances of jamming all of a sudden, depending on the RPM, depending on the round you're shooting, because there's different things that affect the eat away, I guess, of your gun's durability. And with that being said, suppressors getting hot, so you have like durability burn, 70% on different items, right? Not just ammo, but items. 70% durability burn, heat plus 13%. So it's telling you, this is the likelihood, this is the likelihood of your gun to jam if you go below that 93 durability. And so if you have this round, look at every round, durability burn, an extra 70%, heat, an extra 23%. So if I run this under 93, I'm screwed. This thing is jamming, and it's jamming a lot. Just like when I was using the Saiga 12 in the last video, the thing, as soon as it got under 93, I got 2 jams in like literally probably under 30 seconds. So it's very, very vital that you guys make sure that you stay above that 93. Now, you guys are probably thinking to yourself, well, how do I make sure that I can stay under above 93 without tossing my gun, getting rid of it, vendoring it, wasting money, all that stuff? That's what I'm gonna show you. So the best thing to do is there's a couple different ways you can do it. Some of the guns like the M4, the HK, and maybe a couple others, you can just buy the lower receiver. So when you just buy the lower receiver, you are able to purchase this for from mechanic, right? Let's go to mechanic. You're gonna go to the little gun tab, and you're gonna see these right here for the HK. This is 20K to buy this, and then you slap everything on from the previous build, and then you vendor the rest. So what we would do is I'm literally gonna show you real quick. So the first thing we're gonna grab is the upper. We're gonna slap it on there like that, so the bulk of the gun is there, and then we're gonna start moving over all of the smaller parts. Grab that like that. Grab this like this, grab this like this, and you're literally just transferring stuff over. Now we have swapped it out completely. So this is what is holding the durability, right? So let's say this was our old one, because it is, and this was at 93. Now this one would be 93, and we would have a brand new M4 at 100, and then we would sell this. So it's going to cost 20K, and then we're going to go to mechanic, and we're going to go ahead and sell this for 10K. So it literally cost us on the M4 switch up just to get max again. It cost 10K. That's literally it. So it's very, very cheap. Now, some guns are more expensive. Now, for the AKM, for instance, we can't just buy the lower receiver. So what we have to do is we have to buy a whole new gun. But it's okay, because there's guns that a lot of them have barters. So in this case, we would be going to Propor, right? And obviously every gun is going to be different. You're gonna have to figure out what the best way to get that gun is. I'm showing you a couple different ones. This one, we're gonna go to the barter, and we're gonna barter for Tashanka, which is around 8K, probably, I would guess the average is. And so we're gonna grab this, and so that's gonna net us about 24K. At 24K, we are going to take everything off this gun, because we're not going to be using this, right? We're going to be swapping it out. So I'm going to just start moving everything to the side like this. Even the gas tube, because this build already has that. And we're going to start moving everything from here down to here. Grab that, grab this, grab this, grab that, grab this, grab this. And boom. Now we got a brand new gun. And then with this, we're going to go ahead and sell the rest of this. So we're going to go ahead and grab that. And we are going to put this all in here and see what we would be getting. So it cost us check this out. It cost us 24K, okay, to get a brand new AKM. We swapped everything out, and now we're vendoring back the old parts we're not going to be using for 22,123. It cost us less than 2,000 rubles to swap out the AKM for a brand new high durability or max durability AKM. This is what you guys should be doing, and it's not expensive. You just have to know how to do it. Now, there is a few guns like the G28 and the RSAS where they are the most expensive, because you have to buy a whole new gun just like we did with the AKM, but there's not really any deals. So the deal for the RSAS is obviously you're going to want to do it with the dog tag barter. Where's that at? So we have a couple right here. You can get it right here for about 160K, which 1298 was going to transfer over to, or you can do it for dog tags. So it's more pricey. But when you run more pricey guns, the upkeep is always going to be more expensive. That's just how it works. But that's the way you would do it. And that is going to make sure that you guys do not get any more jams. Let's go to raid and talk about the main argument I get against what I'm telling you right now. Okay, so we have a jam now, and let's check. Oh, would you look at that? We are under 93. So for the people who are saying the durability burn of the overheating mechanic, it'll happen no matter if you're under 93 or not, it's not true. You will not get a burnout jam with your suppressor being too hot unless it goes under 93. It's the exact same rules. If your gun is over 93, it will not jam. If it is under 93, like right now, right? So I purposely wanted to come in here and show this, because that is the main argument I get against me telling people it's has to be over 93. People will say, well, unless your gun gets too hot. If your gun gets too hot, it'll still go. I think we did the P90 with 3 full mags, and it wasn't until the beginning of the 4th that it jammed, because that is when it went under 93. Now, when you're shooting good ammo and you're shooting it for just holding down mouse 1 on everybody and going full auto with the large mags, you're gonna get that durability burn in one raid low. I mean, you can get as low as like 85, 84 if that's all you're doing. So just be careful to use your ammo more scarcely or more strategically, and you won't have to worry about this. Burst if you need to, use semi-automatic sometimes, but if you're trying to beam every single person down and you're running large mags, you're gonna get a jam, and that has nothing to do with the fact that your gun is overheating. It's that it's overheating underneath 93 durability, because we were overheating over 93 and the gun just looked really, really hot and there was like smoke coming out of it, right? But we weren't actually getting a jam. So that's how that works. Well, guys, that's gonna wrap up the video. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching another video. I hope that it brought you some value. If it did, if you learned something new, hit the like button. Don't be scared. It goes a long way for the channel and YouTube's algorithm. And then of course, if you guys want to see more Tarkov, They if you want to see more. If you want to see more Tarkov content like this, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. You can always hit the bell if you want to be notified when videos go live. I would love for you guys to stop by the stream. Remember, we are in the evening now, 6 p.m. PST. For the time being, all the schedule changes will be in the Discord, which I also recommend you join because there's a lot of people in there that love Tarkov that game every single day, as well as resources. And we have some in-house Sherpas that will be more than willing to help you for free, especially if you're new. Last but not least, do not go anywhere because we have more videos for you right over there. Check them out. See if they bring you value as well. I hope you guys are very blessed. Hope you have an amazing day or night, depending on where you're at in the world. I will catch you guys on the next one. Happy raids, my friend.